Letters of John Nelson Darby, Volume 1, Letter 305E, of 1031. p. 509, H. Snell, my dear brother, as regards truth of position, I have never hesitated a moment. I or others may have been unwise or misled in particular acts. Had I thought of people alleging it to be a kind of threat, I might never have put in my original letter of warning, long since withdrawn, the only thing I ever wrote on Bethesda, the declaration that I could not go where they were knowingly received. I might have acted on it and not said so. But the foundation and principle of action I have never doubted on it. I had expressed my conviction years before in the case of Newman. America has largely confirmed me in the principle. Here the neutrals and those connected with B prop up and are in connection with the worst form of heretical infidelity, the denial of the immortality of the soul, some, with an open denial that truth can be known so as to be acted on as such, and it withers everywhere uprightness and Christian integrity. We have had to fight the battle of it at New York, etc., and the Lord has blessed and sustained us, and wrought clear blessing by it. In Boston and N.Y., it was directly connected with what are called neutrals, in Milwaukee simply the evil in itself. Here we have it merely casually through emigrants, which occasionally brings it up as to individuals. Even so they have never heartily broken with the world. But in these days the unity of the body, and separation from evil, are vital points of testimony for Christians. One is the original and abiding principle of the Church's existence, the other, faithfulness to its nature, and characterizing that faithfulness in a special manner in the last days. To me it is that, both, or nothing. One is the special purpose of God as to us connected with Christ, the other his nature. The notion that one can be wittingly associated with evil, and be undefiled, is an unholy notion, a denial of the nature of holiness. And in the world the Church is the pillar and ground of the truth. The character of Christ with Philadelphia is, he that is holy, he that is true, the keeping his word and the word of his patience, what is commended in the saints, an open door and only a little strength, but special association with Christ the Holy One, and the truth in the midst of a degenerate people. And things are going on so rapidly in these last days that Christians will be cast on their own ground, and we shall need the word to be our authority, and it is a divine one. I have been struck in the Acts lately with the evidence of antagonistic powers. We know it, but it came out distinctly. Apostolic power of the Spirit might overcome and be greater than what was in the world, so it was, and it delivered, but the power was there, and even when seemingly masses seemed anxious for the word of grace, rose up and drove the truth away, and remained in possession of the world, of all that did not overcome by personal faith. When this ceased to be the case, the Church itself became corrupt. Satan would cast some into prison, Antipas, a faithful witness, being slain where Satan dwelt, and there the witness was, soon it became Thyatira, and Jezebel the mother of children, and then had to abide the Lord's coming and being replaced by the kingdom, and the morning star ours. Here we have blessing, gathering in, souls getting peace, and the truth spreading, so that I have stayed longer than I thought. Nothing externally striking, but still, weekly, souls brought in different states. But it is always exercise and conflict, a service where the flesh, Satan, and the world are ready to mar, if we are not vigilant. Still we have to thank God at present here. Our Guelph meeting was more than usually blessed, and has borne its fruits. I have been led into increased apprehension of the perfectness of Christ and his true humanity, by seeing in Luke more distress in Gethsemane, and in the same gospel no suffering on the cross. It is precious to have him daily more unfolded before our eyes. Give my affectionate love to all the brethren, the older ones I have seen, but they are all his. Peace and grace be with you, dear brother. Very affectionately yours in the Lord. Toronto, September 18, 1867. 51305E.